Hello there, my fellow pirates. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to X4 Foundation's Rogue Pirate. Episode 24, Queuing Up a Treasure Ship. You haven't played X4 in a while? It's definitely one of the games that just keeps getting better with every update. With more features and functionality and bug fixes and all that. That's sort of like all Egosoft games, meaning X, 4, 3, 2, etc. But yeah, it's a good time. So we'll do this lockbox recovery, and in order to do that, we fly to the center, we do long-range scan, pings, find it, and then cut it open to recover it, then deliver it. And then after that, we'll do the scout enemy mining regions and satellite placement. And there's a lot more money involved in this one, and generally speaking, and this is of course very general, but generally speaking, more money equals more rep. The harder a mission is and the more important it is, the more it will pay and the more rep you'll gain. So if you're trying to increase your relationship with a specific faction, high value quests are worth more than many low value quests. But I've been accepting basically every possible quest because I'm not picky. I've needed, I haven't had a lot of options for quests I've liked. Alright, so the lockbox is somewhere over here, I think. Really? It's like at the edge of the scan zone. I have a hard time believing it'd be outside of the range. This must be like some other lockbox unrelated to the quest. Because I am nowhere in the zone anymore, as you can see. I'm curious what it is now. So the scan is a three-dimensional spherical pulse. It's not directional like you see it here. Scanning in every direction equally.
Autopilot. Queen's Guard.
Okay, wow. Yeah. Whatever I'm chasing, it's like not part of the quest at all. Space is full of like treasure boxes and junk, and this is me finding exactly that. Did I pass it? Nope. Oh, I see it. I thought I did. Yeah, I see a box. Well, yeah, definitely not in the quest zone, so this is not related to the quest, but might as well pop this lockbox open anyway. It's your treasure box, and I traveled all this way.
Envoy.
So one of the problems when you're scanning is it's easy to like come up with false positives that aren't related to your quest at all, like this. Just a reminder, you can cut these open with your ship weapons, but your ship weapons are like way more likely to blow up a box and ruin whatever's inside of it than actually open it. So taking the time to go to your suit and cutting the locks with your suit laser, which won't obliterate your target, is smart. Because this lockbox has taken 4% damage.
Container.
Micro gimbal, nanoweave, needle, salvage electronics, interface units. Nothing all that important, I don't think.
Envoy.
But I couldn't have known that until I got in there.
Empty space.
Yeah, where are these stupid lockboxes for real? I'm getting no ping. Well, I'm not exactly in the region, I suppose. Hey, Gecko. Thank you for the resub. Gonna boost to the center of the region. There they are.
Unknown object.
And what's funny is, like, more than likely, this lockbox just has, like, bandages in it. Something stupid. Or, like, Agnew steak. It's like a lockbox with, like, random steaks. Because that's... Oh, unless I break it. Okay, good. I stopped, or slowed down the time. It's gonna make cutting this lock a little annoying because I made it spin, but whatever.
Ma'am.
I'll do it.
Envoy.
I'm glad this one's not rigged with explosives, because trying to cut a spinning box open that had explosives on it would be a challenge. There it goes.
Container.
Needles. And bandages.
Envoy.
Yep. It's just basically a fetch it junk quest. You know, as if you somehow couldn't obtain needles and bandages from
Unknown
just a
object.
trade vendor. So they're silly, but instead of giving you like a unique object that you wouldn't be able to get rid of, the idea of giving you like common objects allows you, if you like abandon the quest, to just keep the item if you want. Or if you don't deliver it, you don't end up with an inventory full of like quest items that can't be delivered anywhere. So it seems a little strange to have just generic items, but I actually agree with that as a game mechanic. Because if you abandon the quest and you ended up with a bunch of random quest items on you, you know, you'd be stuck dealing with that. Why do I keep like boosting into this over and over? Okay. Nice and slow. There we go.
Envoy.
Yeah, I've definitely played games in the past where you ended up with an inventory full of like quest items from quests that you essentially abandoned, and like you couldn't do anything with them,
Envoy.
and it sucked because then you're like, great, I have all this like, I mean, generally it doesn't have like carry weight or anything like that, but you end up with an inventory full of like garbage that you can't get rid of. And then you have to like
Highway.
Google
Take
it
fast
and
choice.
figure out how to like command console remove the items and debug it. And in this case, if it ever goes
Medical supply
wonky, it doesn't really
factory.
matter because they're random trade items that you can just sell. So I'm delivering this to the plasma conductor factory, which I think is this one. I don't know why it's not letting me click on it.
Plasma conductor factory. Out of docking range.
Oh, I'll be in range. There we go. Smash. My forward shields are my brakes.
Docking granted.
And yeah, you don't know what's in the box. So you couldn't just like buy the items and skip the whole
Envoy.
like loot box collection because you don't know what you're delivering until the lockbox pops open. So just shopping for the thing as if you're like an Uber driver, or it does not work. That's not a viable tactic, unfortunately. This is creepy.
Thank you. Great work.
Well, I got paid, but I did not really get any significant
Envoy.
rep. It's fine. Alright, now it's time for the spicier one, where we are scanning ore in a hostile zone.
Autopilot engaged.
I'm all for it. Let's do it. How's my research going? Somehow or another, we keep going over budget for Teleportation 3, but we have a sizable chunk of what we need. We've got a lot of the resources. I mean, there's still some left, but they're not slow to collect. Skeletor has filled his ship up, and I'm sure that's been true for a while. So I'll have him go to the HQ, transfer wares, and dump. Major Mildew still hasn't blown up. This plunder just keeps on trucking. The problem is, if I try to board it without killing the Queen's Guard, I will have to, like, disable its turrets, and disabling its turrets means it's going to be a lot more vulnerable, so I should look for, like, a good opportunity when it destroys the Queen's Guard, or maybe, I don't know. I'll try to board it at some point, though, because it is, like, 12 mil sitting there. So, requires a resource probe.
Entering system. Arcus Cascade.
Civilian. Deploy resource probe. It's drifting, but, like, it's fine. If I need to deploy more than one, it's not a big deal. They're cheap. I don't even think this is the quest target. It was over here. Again, they're cheap. Don't care.
Autopilot. Autopilot. Disengaged.
How have I not scanned enough ore? It's looking for a specific ore density, I guess?
Autopilot. Engaged. Autopilot.
Of
disengaged.
2.31 or... yeah, okay.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
No, there's enough ore in here.
Autopilot. Engaged.
There's like an absolutely shieldless recon fighter that's threatening to mess with me. What was the ore density it asked for?
Autopilot. Disengaged.
Yeah, I've already met that. What the hell? You can see why I bought a bunch of resource probes. Maybe I'll try to drop the probe somewhere outside of the range. If I open up the legend, purple is mineral and gas region, so I'm in a mineral and gas region here.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
So if I was in red or purple, it has materials.
Autopilot engaged.
Well, I'll keep looking. I can also collect any probe that I've deployed and recover it if I need to, if I like run out of them. But I'll keep probing around the area. So let's actually probe. Let's probe up here, far away from my initial ones. Oh, am I in the wrong zone? Oh my god. Okay, that's it. My autopilot had me come here, but I should be in Tharka 17, not 15. So I'm in the wrong zone. I think the gate might be over here. So let's fly that way and look for a gate. And I'll probably start to do manual piloting. Yeah, I physically see the gates over here. That explains it. I'm gonna get rid of... I'm just gonna self-destruct my old resource probes, because I don't need them.
Autopilot disengaged.
And the Xenon ships drop me out of travel drive, but my boost is faster than their travels, so they can eat my jet fuel. I also don't need a nav beacon.
Danger. Hazardous region detect. Jump gate. Unknown sector.
Here we go. Hopefully this is Tharka 17.
Entering
So the reason why it
system.
didn't highlight it
Family
is like,
in.
no, this is wrong. The reason it didn't highlight is I don't physically know what the destination is.
Autopilot. Engaged.
So I can ask for directions, but the only people in this region are like Xenons, so it's not like I can ask them. They just want to kill me. I could try to
Entering
ask the
system.
Terrans, but they probably don't want to talk to me.
Cascade.
I'm not talking to you.
Yeah, they don't want to talk to me. So I need to figure out Tharka's Cascade 17 zone by my lonesome, because no one is chatting with me here.
Autopilot. Disengaged.
So I'll just fire up the travel drives and look for another gate in here. I can try to use visual confirmation. I see a station there.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
I don't see a gate. I think Tharka's Cascade is the gate's somewhere backlit by the planet over here. I believe. What do you mean not good to have spy probes here? I already have some. I have a satellite in this sector already. Oh yeah, there we go. Superhighway. Perfect.
Superhighway. Unknown sector.
From little you've seen, Accelerator's Highway keep the zone name to the jump gates? No. Not if you've never been there.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
So this is to unknown sector because I don't know what's on the other side.
The mission was a complete success.
Unknown object.
Alright.
Entering Tharka's Cascade 17.
I am in Tharka's Cascade 17 now. I don't happen to be... Oh, there we go.
Autopilot. Engaged.
So it wants me to find ore... No, my travel drive's not going to spin up in time.
Autopilot. Disengaged.
Boost! I can just visually fly to where the asteroids are, because that's where the mining's going to be. But I'm going to... dropping a research probe in the middle of this purple zone is going to be enough. That should do. I don't think it will give me credit.
Great
Yeah, that
work.
worked.
Autopilot. Engaged.
So that resource probe has found ore in that range, and now I have to drop a satellite to the other zone. So if you're wondering, it takes a little bit of experience to figure out what kind of missions against the Xenon that you'll be able to handle, because a lot of the quests are sort of written in such a way that it's not very clear what you have to do. So like if it says scan a station, that might sound easy, but you have to realize the station's going to have like 50 enemy ships around it at any given time unless there's been a recent war in that sector. So like just because it sounds simple, like scanning a station, it won't necessarily mean that. And some stations don't really have a defense fleet around them. Some do. Stations that border, you know, non-Xenon space will typically have a lot more
Autopilot. Disengaged.
hostility. Deploy one satellite. I just did. I didn't drop it in the zone.
Autopilot. Engaged.
The good thing is I get to keep this satellite, so I guess I'm spying on the Xenon over here too.
Autopilot. Disengaged.
Nope. Autopilot. Frickin' stop. I keep drifting out of the zone. All right, there we go. I'm in the zone now. They're very fussy about where you want it deployed. And the reason for this is it stops you from being able to, like, just power drift through the sector, dropping a satellite off when you're going like Mach 10. So, you know, you have to work for it, essentially. Alright, so I'm done with that mission.
Engaged.
I'm gonna get back to civilized space, where not everything's trying to murder me. Taking a look at my research. We've gotten all the energy cells, all the Invidium, most of the advanced electronics, but almost all the field coils, and most of the superfluid coolant. Looking pretty good. Skeletor dropped all of his ore off, so we're going to send him back to Antigone Memorial to continue with the Nvidia mining.
Danger. Hazardous region. Entering Arcus Cascade 15.
I might have the zone close to tapped. And it, like, will regenerate over time. It's just, I'll have to find ore elsewhere while it regens. Oh my god. Look at what I sailed through. I'm glad they didn't drop me out of travel, because that's a lot of nasty. So yeah, to answer your question, Xenons are the enemy, but no one likes the Terrans. The Terrans kind of low-key accidentally formed the Xenon. The TLDR is that the Xenon were created as AI-controlled terraformer bots that gained sentience and, like, wanted to murder organics. So the Terrans, meaning humans in our solar system, accidentally created a galactic, you know, threat. Which is why no one likes the Terrans. The Terrans are, to their credit, trying to clean up the whole, like, oops, we created these Xenon threat. But they haven't really repaired much of their relationship with the rest of the galaxy, because, you know, they're completely and utterly at fault. Looking at some of the other Argon versus Xenon missions, that one's not gonna happen. Such not gonna happen, not gonna happen. Clear the way, no, not gonna happen. No, none of them are viable.
Entering Atikva's choice 3.
We were just hopping around looking for other Argon missions. Our diplomats are done, so cultural influence, we just gained some. Good. Let's try another rep boost with the Terran. We are at... Oh, we're already doing that. Rep boost, I mean... I said Terran, I meant Argon. But rep boost with the Terran?
Disengaged.
There.
Executing the plan now.
So we did manage to get up to 17, which is pretty high. We're closing in on the coveted 20. And then as soon as we hit 20, we can buy the blueprints that we need, and then I don't really need to worry about that rep level thereafter. I'm going to give up the captain's chair for the Emmy, so I can be a passenger instead, because it allows me to move around a little bit easier. Remove all assignments, and then fly here. I'm going to jump over to Krieg. Let's see if Krieg has any missions around. None. Where is Krieg, anyway? Microchip factory? Alright, Krieg, remove all assignments, and fly somewhere new. Fly to Silent Witness, and look for missions. So now I'll just juggle these two crafts, flying around looking for jobs for Argon. I think the jobs that are going to be on the missions board are going to be higher paying than the ones I scan from data leaks. Data leaks typically are like criminal jobs. They're not going to be for Argon.
Reporting back for duty. The mission was a complete success.
So he was running a mission to improve relations with the Argon. We're still at 17, so it was a success, but he didn't move the needle. So I have Krieg flying through where Emmy's looking for missions, which this overlap is not that useful. So we'll tell Emmy to go somewhere else. Emmy, try all the way down to second contact. Oh no, that's mostly Antigone space. I haven't checked out Black Hole 5 or 4
Entering
in a while.
Patikva's choice 1.
So fly to that area.
Entering system. Silent witness.
Station, sector patrol. Patrol multiple stations.
I knew I could count on you.
Guess I could do that.
Nemesis. Vanguard. Autopilot. Engaged.
The size of the spy ship matters for prestige, but that's mostly for... That's not for the types of... I don't think it moves the needle all that much. And I don't have a budget to give them ships that would matter. Anyway. So it's a bit moot. Worthwhile investment. Claim, plot, build station. No, that's going to be way too expensive. Okay. So we are patrolling the Smart Chips factory for what? Criminal traffic? Because I'm definitely in the wrong ship for criminal traffic. Emmy, come here.
Mass transporter. B.
The guns on this ship go a little burr and blow up a lot of collateral. I can wait for there nothing to be in the backdrop. But see all these other ships that are like between me and target? There we go. It's gotta time it perfect. There is static somewhere. Getting closer. Warmer, I should say. Boulder.
Thanks for your help.
Oh.
Thank you.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, Yami's here, so I'm going to switch ships because she's able to kill criminal traffic a lot better than Krieg can.
Please halt. We will be scanning your cargo hold.
So Krieg, I'll have you go to Black Hole Sun.
Envoy.
And I see that I'm just about over time. What I want to do is I want to at least wrap up the patrol of this station, so I'm not like partially through a partial subquest.
Are you interested in a job?
Mission given by criminals to destroy Argon? Yeah, I think not.
Come and find me if you change your mind.
I mean, assassination's fun and all, but not against the faction I'm trying to build a rep with. Eventually, sure. You know, once I get my rep, I won't really care about it. Alright, so this part of the patrol is done. I am just gonna do the whole patrol. I'll go a little over time. Not a big deal.
Autopilot engaged.
Because I think it's a 3-part patrol. Maybe. There was a high priority mission offered by Argon against Antigone Republic. I'll accept.
I know I can count on you.
Not that I'm necessarily going to do it, but if I struggle to find other means to gain rep, I'll consider this one a viable mission to trigger. Because it is a boarding mission, and I happen to have a boarding fleet, so there's
Shuyaku, Sentinel.
There's some synergy there.
Autopilot engaged. Unknown station.
I was asked to drop my cargo. Awaiting orders.
I'm going to tell him to escape. Nobla, get out of there. Krieg. Oops. Intercept. So I'm telling Krieg to go
Medical
and
supply factory.
try to stop that pillager from pillaging me. You only have 49 superfluid coolant? I could have just... I'm just gonna order dock and wait. That was convenient. Just drifted into a data leak. Only a discount data leak, but still. So we're doing the patrol medical supply factory, looking for essentially criminal traffic or anything to do. There's another leak close by. Where is it?
Civilian ship A.
Yeah, these weapons are so good at criminal traffic. Just laser beam of death. Where the hell is this leak? Static says it's like right around the center of connector here, but I don't spot it at all. And these patrolling factory missions don't really give you like a progress meter. Oh, there it is. It's just like, be there until we say you're done.
Thanks for your help. Are you interested in a job?
No.
Come and find
Criminal job against Argon, not gonna fly. Come on, I've patrolled this. Let me be done. Oh, there's another leak. There it is. It's a discount leak. Oh, and there's another one here too. Somewhere. It's too bad I don't have the hack research yet, because then I could actually be like scanning these leaks for the potential of like unlocking blueprints or module construction or something. Is it easier to play with mouse and keyboard or controller? I have no idea. I've never used a controller. I don't own a controller. Never have. Never will. So it's not a question I can ever answer. Opposing faction is Federation. Argon Federation. Yeah, it's a no. I keep getting the "let's go stab the people in the back that you're working for" quest offerings.
Medical supply behemoth E.
Ooh, wow. That's the one I have to board for the quest? That accepted? Oh no, this is just a random scale plate behemoth that is attacking. Is that part of my, that must be part of my patrol. Ah. What's interesting about this is, like, I could board this bad boy. That's a really rich target. And it is technically part of my station patrol. It's a little outside of the time frame of what I have left for the stream, but let me scan it and see what kind of crew it has.
You are not authorized to do that.
Yes, I am. 25 crew, and it's a behemoth.
Engine.
Oh my god. Talk about a juicy target. Well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to disable the ship, and then that's where I'm going to end the stream, with like a disabled behemoth that is a potential board target. Because why not? I'll cut ties with my current priorities to board a behemoth. I don't mind that at all. Look at it try to run away. It just realized that despite I'm smaller, I'm outclassing it considerably, and it's like, oh god, gotta get out of here. Too late.
Turret.
Yeah, all your surface elements are belong to me.
Behemoth. Turret.
All right, my turrets. I want you attacking nothing because you're kind of overdoing it. Obviously, the more hull damage I do, the less its resale value is. So I'm going to try to very carefully, surgically remove its surface elements without doing collateral.
Incoming missile.
Unless they're trying to missile barrage me, and that changes the equation a little bit. And they are trying to missile me.
Danger.
Ow. What with your missiles?
We were hit.
So this turret is like the last one that really poses a threat to our ship.
Have anything profitable.
And it's gone.
Turret.
Now the rest of the behemoth is just like rinky-dink turrets that tickle.
Nice. I might help myself to some of that right off.
Are they threatening me?
Cargo.
Oh, that's hilarious. I've already like disabled your ship, friend. You can't threaten me with a good time. I mean, you can, but you know, it's not going to end the way you hope it will. As far as I'm concerned,
E.
it has no turrets left. At 98% hull, it's just a soft, juicy target waiting to be harvested from my boarding crew. And friends, I think this is where I'm going to leave off with a scale plate behemoth sitting ready for boarding actions. Thank you for tuning in to X4 Foundation's Rogue Pirate, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow pirates.